Hello guys, it's Verzikten here. Today I have very interesting clips. Please enjoy and I'll see you on the next video.
You see Ray's vlog? Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to watch vlogs too much. I don't know. I watch streams a lot, but shockingly I don't watch YouTube videos a lot. Is that weird? Like, I'll watch streams on YouTube, but I don't watch the videos themselves that much. I don't know if that's strange or not, but he admitted it. Admitted what? Ray's gonna see this someone clip that I don't watch her vlog. I don't think anything's... Guys, Ray doesn't watch any of my vlogs either, because I don't have any vlogs. But guys, Ray's never watched any of my vlogs either, so I'm not upset at her over that. So I think it's fine. I also don't have any vlogs, so that's it's like sort of a scam statement, but it is technically true. She's never watched any of my vlogs, and I'm not upset with her for that. So I think it's about fair, probably. I also have no vlogs, but you take a personality test. I've taken a few. I think I got INFP, I think it was, and I also got type of 9 on the other one that's less popular. But I mean, I don't know how accurate those are, guys. I'm not gonna lie. INFP and a 9 also for both. Oh, well, I'll be honest. I don't know how accurate those tests are, but what friend do you want to meet up with next? Guys, I don't really meet up with people. Usually people meet up with me, and what I mean by that is I don't really know how to plan these things out. Usually people will be like, hey, I'm gonna be in Vegas to hang out, and I'll be like, oh, I live there, and sure, is usually how it goes. I very rarely ever actually go out to hang out with people. Legit, guys, the only time I went out to hang out with someone was with Ray, because she's probably one of my best friends, I think. And like, she wanted me to go to a merch shoot, and I was like, I'll go for 1 day. I wish I stayed for 2 days a little bit, but I was really tired. I'm not used to it. But that was like, I think that was one of the only times I've ever gone out, where I was like, I'll go, instead of like saying, oh yeah, you just come, you're in town and I'm around, and professionally, romantically, guys, one day we'll meet up with Ludwig. I am a little shocked that I met Hassan before I met Carl or Ludwig or any of the people I play games with them so much, and Hassan, I played a few games with him. We get along, we're friends, and I'm shocked that I met him first. But I will say this, he came to Las Vegas where I live, so what am I gonna say? He went out of his way to hang out. It was really cool of him. Really appreciate that. So, I'm just throwing it out there. He went out of his way to hang out with me, and I really appreciate that. So, but called out. No, everyone's busy, guys. I mean, I'm busy laying around because I'm tired all the time. But everyone's busy with stuff, and of all the people to actually be busy, Ludwig's probably actually busy a lot of time. He does things, like actually does things. He's not number 6 for no reason. Just saying. You haven't met Ludwig yet? No, but I'm really hoping to meet him when I go to I'm going to LA in like a few weeks for something, which is why I'm not sure if I'll be streaming during Halloween. I might be busy, but we'll figure it out. I don't know, we'll see. Hassan said you smell nice. What do you use? I use a salt flavored Cologne. Is that a weird thing to say? Probably, but I use a salt flavored Cologne. If you're wondering what salt flavor it smells like, I don't know, but it definitely doesn't smell like salt. I'm pretty sure if I poured some salt out and smelled it, it would smell different. But it's sea salt flavored, I think. A merch shoot? Oh yeah, I will have one when I get my merch sent out or whatever, but it's not ready yet. I don't even have samples yet, and I think the way it's gonna go is we get samples, and if the samples seem really good, then then it'll be more. We'll have to figure out the rest. But once the samples get out, if they're good, then I think that'll be a good sign. Your merch is gonna sell out. Yeah, I don't know how much to make, right? And this is probably a conversation I shouldn't have. But here's the options for merch, right? One option is to do pre-orders, but you probably won't get it for like 5 months. I think that's lame. I don't want to do it that way. What I want to do is make a bunch of merch, and then people buy it, and they'll get it in like a week or 2 of shipping, because then you'll actually get it soon after you buy it. The only problem is, let's say I make like 20,000 hoodies or something, and only 5,000 sell. I still have to pay for the other 15,000 hoodies, and I'm gonna lose a lot of money. And that would be kind of bad, which is why it's like, you know, pre-orders would suck because you're not getting them till like next summer, which would be absolutely, I don't like that, you know? So I think I'd prefer to just make a bunch so that people can buy it and then actually get it within, you know, a couple weeks or so, as opposed to waiting till next year to get it, is what I would rather do. Yeah. Well, wait, that's what people say until like it's 10 months later. They don't even watch me anymore. I've fallen off plus ratio, and then they get a hoodie that they didn't want anymore. So I'd rather not do that. Lamau, look, guys, I don't want to say it, but it's going to happen, all right? People are going to pre-order my hoodie, and then like a year later, they're going to get the hoodie and be like, yeah, who is this guy? When did I buy this? And it'll just show up at their doorstep. They'll be like, what kind of hoodie? When did I buy this? I don't remember this. Can I return it? And that's what's going to happen. I don't want that to happen. So I want people to be able to buy the hoodie and actually get it within a week or two. So that's what I'm hoping for anyway. I will say there's risk involved, obviously. Let's see. Why not take a poll of how many people want to get merch? Because there's a big difference between clicking yes, I'm interested in your merch, and actually spending like, you know, $100 on a hoodie or something, or I don't know how much it's gonna cost. So I don't think that's even like, I hate to say it, guys, I've seen people do that. They'll take a poll and like 1 million people will be like, yeah, I'll buy your hoodie, I'll buy your hoodie, and then they open out their hoodie and like 20 of them sell. Like I've heard about it happening before. So as good of an idea as it sounds, it's very different than what actually happens. Yeah. You're overthinking it? I mean, I don't think I'm overthinking it. I'm just saying those are two options. And I'm saying out of those two, I'd rather have one where you can get the hoodies. Like, how can I think any less about it? There's literally two choices we can make. It's not, how can I think less about it? I don't know. The only options is either pre-orders or make it and sell it. In what way am I overthinking it? There's only two choices. Not overthinking, but the scenarios. I don't know what I don't know what the pro is. Am I doing something wrong? I'm confused, but I'm just explaining how it works. Hopefully it makes sense to most people. Oh, unless you mean the get your hoodie a year later and L plus. That was like half memeing, but I thought it was obvious that was partially a joke, sort of ish. I mean, I hope that doesn't happen. I would hope, but I thought that was you know, guys, I'm starting to think people don't get my humor. I don't know. Like that part was obviously a joke, but I'm starting to think I have a weird sense of humor or something is what I'm starting to feel like. So I don't know, but whoosh. Yeah. I don't know if I got a weird sense of humor. I thought it was like kind of like haha, but maybe not. Why not use prints on demand? I can't. I didn't want to get. Oh man, I'm getting into more details, but I didn't want to make a hoodie where, and no flame to anyone who gets merch made like this. So a lot of merch, they get a pre-made hoodie, they print their logo on it, and they sell it as their merch. That's what I'd say a lot of people do. There's not anything particularly wrong with that, but I didn't want to do it that way. I wanted something I really like. I wanted something that I think felt more like a Sykkuno hoodie, as opposed to a regular hoodie with the Sykkuno logo printed on it. And that's why we can't do that. Even like embroidering and stuff like that, they usually get a pre-made hoodie or a sweater or whatever and just print their logo on it and say, this is my merch now, which isn't bad. I mean, it's still pretty custom-ish, and it still is their merch, but I wanted something that was more like, you know, I just wanted something that I really liked, and you can't just get a pre-made hoodie and slap your logo on it and be like, oh yeah, I love this now, because it's just a pre-made hoodie that you slap your logo on. So I didn't want to do it that way, and I know it's probably going to cost more. I'm probably going to lose more money, and less people are probably going to buy it, but I just wanted something I liked, and I think that matters more to me than getting the cheapest hoodie that has my logo on it, you know? And like, no offense to anyone who does that. Like, I get it. It makes more sense to do that. You can sell it for less. You'll make more money. It just makes more sense to do it that way, but I didn't want to do it that way because I just wanted a hoodie that I really liked. And if you want that, you have to get it, you know, more designed and stuff, which, you know, costs more. So, yep, sold. I hate saying that, but I just feel like I care more about getting something I like as opposed to like just get a pre-made hoodie, put the little star on it or whatever, and be like, yep, this is it, guys. This is my merch. I feel like I don't like that kind of vibe very much. And I feel bad saying that because I know a lot of content creators do that, and there's nothing wrong with it because you can sell it for cheaper. But I'd rather just have something I really like and have it not sell as much than have something that's just a pre-made hoodie that everybody can afford because it's cheap. So it's probably not the best idea, but you gonna do a merch shoot too? I definitely am not gonna do one like Ray's. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Ray's merch shoot was nuts. It was way too professional. I thought we were just gonna slap the clothes on, snap a few pictures, and go get lunch. It was like 9 hours long. They had like 10 dudes with cameras. Every time they started recording, they would yell at everyone, be like, no noise, guys. We gotta record now. And I'm just like, Jesus. They're taking it so intense. They'll have like dudes rolling a camera along. They like set up an aerial camera floating on the roof, and it was crazy. And I was just like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I was just gonna snap a few pictures and throw it on there. Hope people still like my hoodie, but hers was very professional, very fancy. Too fancy for me, guys, maybe. Yeah. Will Bimbus be part of the merch? If he can be, sure. Sure. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. Air one for this, actually. Will you model your merch? Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm gonna be wearing it. I hope. 10 cameras. Guys, I think there were 10 cameras, and there were literally cameras for the cameras for Ray's shoot. Like, I swear, it's not a bad thing. It was just very professional. But there were literally cameras for the cameras. There's people walking around with, like, cameras, like, on a thing, watching other cameras. And I was like, what is even happening here? So, it was fancy, but I don't think I'm the fancy type. I'm like, you know, I'm like a scuff kind of streamer, you know? No.